New England Patriots just played in their second preseason game of the year, and we got to see a couple of drives of Drake Maye, TreVeyon Henderson, Matt Collins, right? No Stephon Diggs today, but more Will Campbell. And we have a lot to talk about in this video. And I wanted to break down some of the film. However, before we really deep dive into today's video, I do want you to comment down below maybe one or two other players that were really impressive in this game, and you want me to do a whole video breaking down that individual player. Let me know in the comments down below and I'll get that to you guys ASAP. And with that being said, let's deep dive into this breakdown. Now, we're going to have a kind of go ball clear out route here by Matt Collins. We're going to chip and release with the tight end. We're also going to see a cover 3 defense. Now, essentially what that means is you got 3 guys who are covering the third of the field. This guy's going to come out into the flats. He's going to drop back into a third. You got your hook curls over the middle. And then we got this corner at the top who's going to be in a flat, seam flat, cloud flat, whatever it may be, right? So as Drake Maye drops back, you're going to see Matt Collins generate just a little bit of separation here, right? But since we have this route going to the flats, this guy's got to bite down. This guy's going to bite down, which now puts us in a one-on-one situation here. And as we get a clear route over the middle with this wide receiver, that DB might actually bite on it. So Drake Maye, that's what he's looking at. As he's dropping back, he looks over the middle. He kind of rotates and manipulates that deep DB, rolls out to the right, and now this is where you have to love Matt Collins. His ability to come back to the football and fit in the openness of a defense, especially a zone defense. So we saw Pop Douglas, right? He got down that seam, he took away that DB, and now Matt Collins just kind of sat in the open part of the defense. Beautiful job here. He could be a quarterback's best friend, and we're gonna absolutely love Matt Collins over here in New England. I think he was a big time pickup. Alongside, right, you have Butte, Diggs, Hop, Kyle Williams, a lot of weapons here. So we're going to break down everything from today's game, or at least the first quarter or so. I want to give a lot of credit to TreVeyon Henderson as well. The dude is a difference maker. So right here we get a cap on a cap or a body on a body here with the offensive line. Great job. You need to be able to establish the run in the NFL if you want to take shots down the field. And here we go. TreVeyon hits this hole quick. Man, the burst of speed, you can see the one cut ability where he's going to the outside, plants that left foot into the ground, turns up the field, and gone. Look at our guys here blocking. That's a quick little first down on 3rd and 10. Right, we used to see Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels all the time. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12. Let's do a halfback draw. And right here works out perfectly for them because the middle of the field is completely wide open. They knew exactly what they wanted to do in this specific spot, and it works out perfectly for them. Good fight forward for a couple of yards as well. Come on now, TreVeyon. This dude's a beast. Now, not the best play in the world, but I do want to give some credit over here to TreVeyon Henderson. The one reason they absolutely loved him coming out of college is his pass protection ability. This team, if you want more time in the pocket, you're going to need to protect your quarterback, and that goes just or even more deeper than just your 5 offensive linemen. You're going to need a tight end. You're going to need a running back in those 6 or 7 man scat or full slide protections. You're going to need a running back, and TreVeyon Henderson, great job, right? His job on this play is to get out on a swing. However, if there is a corner or a nickel blitzing off that edge, you know, we're going to be in a chip and release. We're at least going to block, put a body there, and then get out on our route. So again, he's reading. He initially went to go out to his route, right? You can kind of see him, and he's like, wait, I got to come in here and block a little bit. Does a good job. Brick wall, stands there strong, and blocks. Look at it. It looks like an offensive lineman. The guy can't get off him, right? Drake Maye ultimately has to throw this thing away, but we love a running back that can protect the quarterback. And this right here is going to be a reason he's going to probably get a 60-40 split with Ramondre. And I'm saying he's going to be on the 60 side because he can pass protect. That's huge. Okay, we haven't talked too much about Kyle Williams with the starting offense. But guys, just because he's not getting the ball doesn't mean they don't see him on the film room. And what do I mean by that, right? Do I sound crazy? No, I don't. Here's why. As this play develops, we're going to see TreVeyon once again. He's in a chip and release, right? He's blocking, then getting out on his release, whatever it may be. But what I want to show you guys here is watch this. As TreVeyon hits those flats, you're going to see a miscommunication with the defense. Kyle Williams is absolutely wide open down this left sideline. Unfortunately, Drake Maye is looking to the right side, and look at Kyle Williams, okay? Closest defender is right here, sinking down on the out by TreVeyon. This is a touchdown every single day of the week. Sadly, Drake Maye just does not see it, and he ends up rolling out. But again, this Williams, not talked about a lot, but man, he should be, because this would have been a clear 50-yard touchdown. Bomb down that left sideline. Should have been there. Drake Maye misses it. It's okay. We'll see it in the film. Now, really quickly, I did want to talk about Milton Williams. Dude's a beast. But before we do that, hit the like button if you haven't already done so. If we get 800 likes on this video, we're going to drop a part 2. And whoever you guys want to see next, we're going to do an individual all 22 film coaches breakdown. We got you guys covered. Most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we will be covering the Patriots not only throughout preseason, but regular season football as well. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns. Guys, it's not too late to join the family. Okay, with that being said, can we watch Milton Williams? The offensive line is in what we like to call a 5-man scat protection. They are sliding to the right side, which means the center on, they're moving in this direction. Okay, now the left side is in man, which means you got a hat on a hat, helmet on a helmet. You got one-on-ones. Okay, essentially, if you leave Milton Williams in a one-on-one with the guard, good luck. This dude is going to demoralize him. Look how he uses his offhand to kind of rip him aside, and then almost goes through the running back as well. Luckily for the Vikings, quarterback steps up and avoids that initial pressure. But when you talk about an interior defensive lineman that is going to upgrade this overall defense, it's Milton Williams, man. This guy is an absolute unit of a human being. He does not seem real when he's on the football field. Now, generating pressure is the most important thing as a defense. This is a guy that can pretty much do it on day one. Here's a wheel route here by Mr. TreVeyon Henderson. Look how he looks for the ball early on here. We also get a little bit of a chip, right? We sit in the way here as we get this thing. But another thing that people don't notice is when you look back for the ball, these guys stop looking at the quarterback and they're like, okay, he's about to get the ball. So just that alone, look at this. This is beautiful ball placement, but TreVeyon Henderson just cannot come down with it. Perfect throw. If we're being completely honest, throws it early before this guy can really get there, and it's right in the breadbasket. Good play by the defense, though. Don't mind that at all. Another play here, off the play action, fake drop back again. Look at the protection. Drake Maye steps up, fires a missile over to Pop Douglas. Now it's a little bit high, right? We got to be able to stand in this pocket and feel comfortable. Yes, you do have pressure coming off the right side here, right? They're getting there. They are creating pressure. They're also creating pressure off the weak side as well, the blind side. As Drake Maye, we need to be able to step up and fire a dot. We know we already have the chemistry with Pop. We know it's not Matt Collins. We know he's not 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". We got to put this on him, right? Unfortunately, throws it a little bit too high. I will say, hits him in the hands. We should be able to come down with this thing, but it's just a little bit too high. Should have been an interception here from the defense. Luckily, they drop it. But these are ones in the NFL during the regular season. We cannot mess these up, man. These are easy chunk plays for your offense to get a little bit of rhythm. And unfortunately for the Vikings, they miss a major opportunity. But what a play here. Ends up being wide open. Just cannot come down with the man. Let's watch Will Campbell here. Also, big shout out to Ben Brown, dude. He posts so many plays that are going on. Go follow him on Twitter X. Look at this, right? We're going to get Will Campbell opening up a massive lane here for Antonio Gibson. Not only is this guy going to help out Drake Maye in the passing game, but man, is he going to open up some holes in the running game as well. Drake Maye, or Antonio Gibson, excuse me. Nice play here. Following his blockers, getting up the field and pick up a nice chunk of yards here. Again, big shout out to Will Campbell. Matt Collins and Drake Maye, these guys were connecting all day long in this first game. And here's a quick late slant. This is more of that Pop Douglas throw that we saw that was a little bit over. This is why he did it, because Matt Collins is so big. Now look at this route here by Matt Collins. He kind of crosses face over the middle of the field. Right, we're starting off with inside leverage anyway, but we want to keep that. We want to get hip to hip with this guy. That way, when we make our break at the top of the key, we have all of the leverage in the world, right? We have the space that we need to make a play on this football. Beautiful ball here. Great catch. Okay, let me not say beautiful ball. This ball needs to be lower, okay? He's sailing everything a little bit too much. But again, it still gets there. Still catch it. Great grab. That's a plucker right there. Also, really good job coming down, knowing there's a deep safety in a midfield close, that when you catch this thing, you got to be braced for impact. This is the first play of the game, too. So he goes down and actually creates a collision of the teammates here. So Matt Collins, really good, man. I am really excited about Matt Collins. If you have a dynasty league and you have an extra spot, go pick him up. I promise you, you will not regret it. Because he's such a willing run blocker, he's going to be on the field a lot for them. One more rep here. Milton Williams, look at him go through a little bit of a double team. They kind of rotate this guard back over. This dude is an unblockable force of nature. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, he was rushing turned around backwards. I mean, he's rushing backwards. You don't see it too often. Milton Williams, difference maker. Last run here, I formation, 21 personnel. Hand the football off and watch TreVeyon Henderson one cut back up this field. Look at the patience. Look at the body contact, or the contact balance. Fights into the end zone for a touchdown. I'm all in on this Pats team. There was a lot of plays I want to break down. Kyle Williams had a catch during this game. We had a lot of the Alex Austin had a pick. He looks great. Who should I break down with the full film analysis update coming out maybe even tomorrow? So let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.